get it. I know exactly what you're thinking. This asshole. He's scooping up all these consoles, he's selling them on eBay, he's making a quick couple $100, all at the expense of the folks who have been waiting since launch day to be able to pick up these consoles and still can't. But what I need you to understand is that's not the case. Let me explain. So, all my life, I've kind of been in want. When I was a kid, I got the PlayStation 2 when the PlayStation 3 came out. I got the PlayStation 3 when the PlayStation 4 came out. And so for the first time in my life, I finally had the opportunity to buy a console on day one. Which as an adult maybe isn't such a big deal, but that was something I missed out on as a kid. And as a man who is interested in gadgets and tech and gizmos and plugged into that community, this was kind of a big deal for me. My therapist might tell you that has to do with like childhood trauma and like reworking out like those wants that I had as a kid that I couldn't have, but that's like a different video. And so, like everyone else, when pre-orders came around, I was there. I stayed up late, I went through Best Buy, I had it in my cart, gone. Like Thanos had snapped it away himself. And just like the frustration of like that happening, because like this is something I built up to. You know, the PlayStation 5 got announced in January, February 2020. Pre-orders weren't until September, October 2020, so I had all that time to build up, and then just my pre-order was gone.
What did you do? What did you do?
But I was lucky. I got an email from PlayStation saying that I was able to register to be part of like a pre-order group, and that pre-order was right smack dab in the middle of my work day, so you better believe that I'm kind of side hustling trying to get my PlayStation also while trying to get some work done. And I was lucky enough to secure a pre-order. And you better believe I paid extra to get that on launch day. As well as I took launch day off, right? Which was a Thursday, mind you. And so I'm waiting, and I'm waiting, and I'm waiting. And it's not showing up, and all of a sudden I get an email from FedEx saying, "I'm sorry, we missed you." Oh, the hell you did. So I call, I'm on hold, I'm waiting, I'm frustrated, not mad at them, I'm mad at the situation, it's important. I finally get to someone who says, "Hey, your package is still on that truck, but that truck can be back at the station at 9 p.m. And that same exact station is a special one. It works something with the airport. It's open till 10. And so if I get there at 9, I have the ability to pick up that package. Now I won't, be able to pull an all-nighter because it's a Thursday. I have to work the next day. I have an early morning. But I could have it on launch day.
Let's go get this son of a bitch.
So I drive across town. I get there at 8:30, right? Just in case he gets there early. He shows up at 9:30. And of course the package is like hidden in the back. It's this whole to-do, but I finally get it right before they close. And I drive home. I set it up. It's 11 o'clock at night. I was able to just play the demo. And that was cool. But even despite all those frustrations, it was kind of fun to go through all that. To be able to hustle to get the pre-order, the chase, the physical chase to actually get the package, it was all rather thrilling. It was a little bit of a hunt. And people are still going through that. And it's a year and a half later. A year and a half after launch day. And it blows my mind. And I truly found joy in hunting for that console. And I know people who are still looking. People who haven't been as fortunate as I have to be able to pick one up. And I get that. And I truly do. So I do what I can to help. I help on Twitter just as one does. I start following all these accounts that create alerts as soon as they're in stock. I ring that bell and I get that notification. And it doesn't matter where I am, what I'm doing, I'm hunting. I'm trying to get that console. And I get lucky and I land one. And I have a slew of people who I know are looking for it. And so I just reach out and like, "Hey, I was able to pick one up. Are you interested?" "Yeah, absolutely." Right? And then that person tells a friend, like, "Oh, I got a console." "Oh, really? Where'd you get through?" "I actually got it through Chess." And then that person reaches out to me. And it's just kind of this pyramid scheme effect where a friend tells a friend, some multi-level marketing magic, hashtag anyway. And next thing you know, everyone is kind of looking to me to get a console. And it's fun for me. And I'm not upcharging them. I very well could be. These people would be happy to pay me an extra $100 because they didn't have to do the work, and it's still cheaper than the people who are paying double for them. But that's not what I'm in for it. You know? I truly find joy in hunting for them. And yeah, I use a credit card and I get 1% back. That's what, $5? So like, that's not even it either. And to be honest with you, as someone who is just a casual gamer, dirty word, they're a lot of fun. And as someone who comes from like a tech background, being able to play these games in HDR, 4K, 120 frames per second, like that's just, right? I couldn't imagine as a kid on my little CRT TV, you know, just the fidelity of these games. And so to be able to share that with my friends, and that hell, not even my friends. Sometimes it's someone you know's boyfriend who's just looking. Be able to help them out, be able to do good, sticking it to the scalpers, the people who are just like building bots to just mine these machines and make a quick couple $100. Like honestly, like that's kind of shitty. And so my call to action is do some good out there. Help someone out. If you have the ability to, why take advantage of the situation they're in? And I get it. I've been there. I've been in places where I don't know where my next meal is going to come from. But it shouldn't come at the expense of others. And that's just my 2 cents on it.